we're all right. How are we going to get out? Just about priced. Oh, I've got the perfect idea, don't worry. The getaway car of dreams. I'll just help you. The Rosas are going to be here in a minute. You've got to hurry up. You've got to be quick.
Can't get in the damn car.
I mean, maybe just breathe in, breathe in. You're going to get your tinkle. You're all right. Guns. Oh. We're actually outside an old house. We can't say which house, because this video will get demonetised. Only joking. It's not even monetised in the first place. We don't make any money from this.
Well, about 15p a year, but
yeah, exactly. Who's over here?
just a fence.
Oh no, sorry, that's a knot in the wood. They're probably still awake, but you know. 2 irons. Are they? I'm pretty sure this is completely illegal.
Sad times. That's the bathroom. That's where Tom had a shite. Actually, the carbon from his shite embedded into the enamel of the bog. All right, we're still filming. Goodbye, St Michael's Road. Pick his chips up, yeah.
You've been bastard. Quick history lesson. So the narrow gauge railway, which used to run along this part of southeast of England, Canterbury.
Just farted. And again. Oh God.
It used to run along down from the top of the hill, and it would come across here, and it actually went underneath where Dave is at the moment. And it went under the tunnel, and then out through across the flat grassland, which is on the other side, which I'm sure you've probably seen before, and then it'll work its way down into the sort of the city centre of the town, and it would just distribute goods which the railway used to provide for. Because let's not forget. So the opposite of what I just said. Let's not forget that the railway used to be the beating heart of most towns or industrialised villages and cities. Canterbury's no exception. Jesus Christ, how long are you doing?
Couple of bites worth, you know what I mean?
Couple of drinks, so it does take its time to come out.
It's all done, bit of blood came out as well.
With a frog stuck in my throat there. But
The moon's out tonight, which means a werewolf's on the way. Good luck, everybody. Cover your batty.
Off of my nut.
I've been served a wonderful glass of Canterbury water in this chrome goblet. It is 3:04 in the morning. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Glass of Canterbury water. I can feel the fluoride on the burp. It tastes like water. It's eroding the enamel on my teeth. It's got this wonderful kind of
Well, it's not good enough.
Who are you? What have you been on before? Nothing, so then... Oh, Christ!
I'm cracking up a bit, sorry. Welcome back to BOSH, everyone. Welcome back. We're saying goodbye, and we're celebrating the life of an old friend of ours. Someone I've known since I was about 17. I purchased this car for not a lot of money. The idea of this video is just to sort of show you around and and just celebrate the life and existence of this dear, dear friend, I think.
You're the wanker, mate, if anyone is.
Under the hood, what do we have? Well, I can tell you, we have a 950cc 4-cylinder petrol engine, which produces, watch out, a terrifying 40 horsepower. Absolutely monstrous thing. Huge, huge engine with a broken dipstick. There have been numerous things that have actually gone wrong with this car, under the hood, under the bonnet I should say. Various things down there to do with the suspension, CV gaiters, I'm not entirely sure what they are, but they've broken a couple of times. There's an oil pressure switch here, which I replaced a couple of years ago because it was leaking an astronomical amount of oil all over the floor. I'll be going through a bottle of oil every month, it was quite bad, but a pretty impressive piece of German engineering.
Now, I don't know a lot about cars. I can't drive. But Jeff has been a wonderful beast. Would you agree?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's
when you're alone sometimes.
yeah, all right, Dave. Give it a rest.
Fuck me.
No, Dave, you're quite interested in sort of the interior parts, and especially.
I do. Well, I did study at university interior, sort of like upholstery. Blue box, I didn't. But you see on the handle, which is very useful because it actually allows you to get out of the car. If they didn't work, you'd be fucked. Especially if you drove to a lake, you'd drown. It's a wonderful interior. One of these things they block out the sun. Jesus, I look at. So fucking dreadful. We've got Ray on the steering wheel. The plastic animals which have been here for a long time. I since believe the Isle of Wight, so the holiday in 2018, I believe.
Yeah, they've been there for quite a while.
Which we also did document on bOSH.
There was actually a larger horse. He was called Horatio. Well, we lost Horatio a couple of years ago. Not entirely sure where or when, but he vanished. We thought it's somewhere in the car. I've searched the whole car, and trust me, we have not found this 4-legged beast. We think he may have bowed in the sun, fallen off with the blue tack, and maybe fallen out the car.
Melted.
I think the upholstery in this car is
Shite.
crap. It's actually foul.
It's very, gives me this kind of 2001 kind of a vibe.
Very tacky.
What year was this car made?
2003.
Well, there we are, 2 years off. Can't be perfect, but there you are. So post 9/11.
Yeah, post 9/11.
That's good.
It
It was made in a world of terrorism.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah,
Changed world.
It was made in, well, actually the same year as
was an awful event,
the Allied invasion of Iraq in 2003, where both UN forces no, it wasn't UN forces, sorry, that was Kosovo. So the Americans, British, Polish, Australian forces actually invaded Iraq to topple the what was his name?
Saddam
Hussein,
He was hung, yeah.
who is now mere dust.
Now, Jeff, whilst being a reliable little method of transport, always controlled by Henry, because as I said, I can't actually drive.
I think my mum's insured on this car as well.
Oh, really?
It's a named driver.
I think this car would be excellent for some form of lovemaking. I'd be cowgirl. Missionary in the car would be pretty impossible.
Well, the seats don't go back far enough.
That's true. That's true. I should put the seat back far enough, but then you might hit the accelerator and go off a fucking cliff.
So there are lots of different features actually in this car. Bearing in mind it's quite a bottom of the range car. It's not a particularly high-end Corsa. It's a Vauxhall Corsa, we should just say. But there are some amazing features in this car, including air conditioning, hazard lights, a cassette player,
An electronic rabbit.
and an area where you could, if you chose to, install a CD player. There are obviously a number of defects that you do get when you're driving a car when you're in your late teens, early 20s. Number one, so the wheel hubs, they are no more. Probably asking yourself, well, Henry, where have they gone? 3 of them were stolen, the other one fell off. The wing mirror here, I actually crashed into another car's wing mirror when I was 17, and I've traditionally used sellotape to temporarily stick that together, but now I've actually used some Revell model glue, and that's sort of fixed it in place. Looks atrocious though. A broken exhaust. Car is sunburnt quite badly. You can probably see obviously the markings on the car. It's very, very sunburnt. A bit of moss growing on the aerial there. Lights missing, covers missing. I crashed into a wall over at Isabella's house, and obviously you're right, mate, give it a rest.
I support the Cornish Seal Sanctuary, as you can see. Now, seals are essentially absolutely fucking useless animals. However, they're very cute, very blubbery, and very like they're jelly. They sort of push their heads in. It's like, ooh.
Like many a great philosopher has said in the past, in history, all good things must come to an end, and obviously Jeff has had his time, and we're going to greatly miss him, I think. So, farewell.
Bloody sad, I tell you. I really am. I'm inconsolable.
Any last words, Dave? Sad. Won't start.